Shalom Israel, priest and officer Ayashala, coming out of the Pacific Northwest out of the ISUPK under Commander Jenny and Hana. We have that 54th annual Passover coming up, man. That's just coming up. April. Be there, be square. Today, I'm breaking down something real simple, man. Because I went through it with my family. And people, still go through this. And it's childish, man. And paraphrasing in the Bible, as a man get older, we put away childish things. And this childish thing that I'm talking about, man, is superstitious, man. My family was so crazy over superstitious, man. It was just ridiculous, man. Like, my family really wanted to beat me up, man. I was that one that just didn't believe walking on the other side of the pole while we're walking together was bad luck. And getting your feet swept by a broom, you're going to jail. It was just ridiculous to me, man. After I got old enough and started thinking about things, I'm just like, y'all going to jail because y'all doing stupid things. It's as simple as that. Like, you guys are, selling drugs to our people and hurting our people. Slock it. No duh, you about to go to jail. You feel me? Give me 1 second, y'all. So lucky about that. Gotta get a new camera stand. Working with what we got right now. Is that good? Come on, that's good. So lucky if it's fall down, put it on the shelf. Hope y'all can work with me. But yeah, man. So the first chapter I'm gonna get into is Acts 28 and 3. Acts 28 start at 3. Can you get that for me? Talk to the show.
Acts 28 and 3.
28 and 3, come on. I'm gonna go into these scriptures, man, and break down what superstitious is and why we should not believe in superstition. Call it out when you got it.
Okay. The book of Acts, chapter 28, verse 3. And when Paul had gathered a bundle of sticks and laid them on the fire, there came a viper out of the heat and fastened on his hand. And when the barbarians saw that venomous beast hang on his hand, they said amongst themselves, no doubt this man is a murderer, whom, though he hath escaped the sea.
Okay, so right now they're saying they seen this pretty much like a vision of a viper coming out and jumping on Paul's hand. And now they're in their head, they're saying, oh, this guy's a murderer. He has to be. Look at what just happened. Go ahead.
Yet vengeance suffereth not to live. And he shook off the beast into the fire and felt no harm. Howbeit, they looked when he should have swollen or fallen down dead suddenly, but after they had looked a great while and saw no harm come to him, God.
So this is just like superstition, man. Superstition done changed so much over the time. Like I say, I was talking about superstitions with some of the Edomites that I work with on my job, just small talk. But I was telling them the things about, the hat on the bed. But You know, my family, when your hat is on the bed, I can't fully remember, but it's something weird. But my my coworkers that I work with, theirs was something different. Now, like my family's from Louisiana, you know, and one of their families was from Kansas, Arkansas, around that area. Um, so it doesn't even match up. Like, so over here, if this happens, if you have your hat on the bed when you come in, you throw your hat on the bed, um, you know, it's some type of bad omen. I can't fully remember what my family was, but I know he said when you throw a hat on the bed out there where he was from, you know, you know, you were cursing your family type deal, you know. But mine, I think it was just you was either cursing yourself or you was cursing the people that lived in that house or something like that. So, you know, it was just weird things. I don't even think it was cursing people. I think it was just like it was weird, man. Like it's just it never has a solid ground. Superstitions never have a solid ground. It change everywhere you go. You know, it's almost like language. You know, I'm from Oregon. You know, I speak like this, but then you go to California. You know, you speak a little different, but you can still understand them. You know, you start going down south. You know, they got that southern slang, and you know, over some places um, they call soda pop. You know, or they call cold drink. You know, it's like it's just like that, man. That's exactly what superstition is, man. It change no matter where you go. It never have a solid ground. You know, this Bible is the only thing that has a solid ground, man. That goes through and through, no matter where you're at, man. If you're reading that King James version, man, it's solid through and through. You have something to say?
It kind of. I was just going to give you a couple more examples of the superstitions that they had where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we they had one where if your hand itch,
Your
it
right hand
means
is right. You
it
about to
means
get
you
some
about to
money.
get some money.
Right,
But if
yeah.
your left hand itch, you about to lose some money.
Yeah, see, I never see mine was only right hand. Like they never said anything. They were like, oh, your left hand itching, that's just an itch. But your right hand itching, that means you about to get some money.
And they were like, you better rub your pockets, cuz. You better rub your pockets.
Something. Yeah, no,
That
my
means you about
family.
to get paid.
Yeah, no, I'm
or
telling you, somebody scratched their right hand in my family, boy. Everybody was around you for a whole week just to see if that money was coming. I mean, like it was that serious. When my family was around you for a whole week, like, oh, he done scratched his right hand. It's itching really good, like. You know, and I mean, like seriously, they're calling you up, like, "Oh, how you doing today?" And then
yeah,
you're like, "What's
that shit
up?"
on the
Like,
back.
yeah,
What's
like,
going
what, like,
on?
why are you calling me? Like, you don't even call me like this, you know. But
Right.
you know, like that. And that's how serious it was in my family, man. Like the superstitious to my family, man. It was ridiculously tough, man. I'm telling you, like my family wanted to beat me up for some of the things that I did because I wasn't following their superstitions, man. It was ridiculous. Um, you had anything else?
And your eye twitching, you go see somebody that you ain't seen in a minute.
Yeah, see, I don't even know about that one.
Yeah, ear ringing, that means somebody talking about
okay,
you.
yep.
Open the umbrella in the house.
Yeah, the umbrella in the house. Yeah,
that was crazy. I didn't care anyway.
Yeah, only thing I didn't want to do was break mirrors.
Break my mama's back or
No,
mirrors and shit.
That's the only thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to break mirrors because that's just cleaning up too much glass, man. That glass gets stuck in your foot. I mean, it ain't bad luck, but that does not feel good. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm like that's the only thing. Like and like I said, I didn't even think it was bad luck. I just did not want to break a mirror. Like who wants to break a mirror? Like you don't want to break a window. I don't want to break a TV. Like, you don't want to break anything with glass because that's just dangerous.
It goes everywhere.
Right,
where
it's
you
dangerous.
Can't see it.
Exactly, you can't
but
see
they
that
still
stuff.
label it as 7 years of bad
7
luck.
years, yeah, 7 years. Yeah. That's I think that's like the only thing that's probably solid through superstitions, man. Like that's 7 years of bad luck when you break the one. I didn't heard people say 13. I didn't heard people say,
Friday the 13th is bad luck. Right. Black cat crossing your path. You gotta walk backwards.
Oh my
God. Why? It's
You
crazy.
don't even, bro. You don't know how many accidents my family done almost got into because we're driving up the street, bro.
Hey, they see a black cat.
They see a black cat, bro.
Yeah.
They try to speed up so the black cat can run backwards, but that black cat does not cross back across the street, bro.
It's going to its destination.
I'm telling you, bro. They're parking. They're doing a U-turn. Some of them is just backing up right then and there, trying to bust a U-turn, bro. Getting horns honked at us, bro. And I'm just like, y'all serious, man?
It got to the point where I had this uncle. He almost got us like killed in a cross section because a cat ran across the path.
Yeah, sometimes, bro. And sometimes, like, bro, we get closer to the cat.
Back to the house.
Yeah, sometimes we get closer to the cat, man. That cat was nowhere. Like it was like a really dark gray, or it was black, but it had white spots on it, but they didn't see the white spots.
The thing is, I actually had an all black cat myself. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ridiculous.
I called her black. Black bad luck where?
It's ridiculous, man. I can't. All right, pick up where you left off. Keep going. Where were you at?
7.
Oh, okay. No, you good. That was it. Yep. And 6. Yeah, that's it, man. That's just pretty much. So like it. That's just pretty much, man. Just the different things of how superstitions can jump from this to that. You know, at the beginning they thought Paul was a killer, and you know thought that he was evil. He done did something really bad. And then once they seen that the viper went back into the thing and he threw the viper and he wasn't harmed or anything, now it's, oh, he's a god. Like, he must be, like, good now. That's pretty much the same thing as superstitions, man. You can make superstitions as what you want and pass it off as good as you want to, man. Superstitions is bogus. Like, it's just bogus, man. You don't want to go to jail, don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing bad. Don't do nothing that's going to put you in jail, man. You know, yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man. Let's go to 1 Timothy 4 and 7.
That's what I gave
Go ahead. 1 Timothy 4 and 7.
Well, I'm looking for it. It reminds me of that scene in Harlem Nights where he was like, "Children bring me bad luck," and they ended up getting killed in the evening. Oh, there we go. Got it.
What's you saying? Harlem Nights?
Yeah, the movie Harlem Nights where they was shooting craps, and the dude was like, "The kids bring me bad luck." You know what I'm saying? And then turned around and got killed by that same kid. Yeah, so 1 Timothy 4 and 7. But refuse profane and old wives' fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things.
Mm-hmm.
Having
1 7.
I ended up going into 8 too.
I know, so I was trying to stop it so I can see. This Bible's crazy. It doesn't break it down. Like, I gotta find exactly where 7 starts at. 5, 6, 7. All right, go ahead. Read that again.
But refuse profane and old wives' fables.
Yeah, so like these, like pretty much, superstitions is nothing but old wise fables, man. That's all they are, man. They're fables, man. There's nothing concrete about these. This is something that, you know, pretty much when we were enslaved, man, we tried to put something in our head just because already back then, we didn't want to think that the oppressor was that evil, that they were just gonna beat us for no reason. So we was just like, you know, like, it must be something we did that they just want to hurt us and kill us and tear us apart and take our families away from us. Like, we put things in our heads just to cope with how we were getting treated back then, man. But we just made up some old wise fables and tales. You got the definition of fables? Go ahead.
God. Fable. It's a noun. It's a falsehood, fictitious narrative, a lie, pretense, from Old French fable, story, fable, tale, drama, play,
Exactly.
so on and so forth.
Exactly. What I was just breaking down, man. It was something that we put in our head just to get us through the time, just to make it seem like our oppressor ain't that bad, man. Which is also sad, man. Which is 100% sad that we had to come up with something just to justify why they're beating us and killing us and our kids and making this something, more than what it is. But no, that's just who they are, man. Our oppressor does not care about us, man. Keep going.
And exercise thyself rather unto godliness.
Yeah, and you exercise yourself onto this superstitiousness. Like I say, my family was so superstitious, man. But at the same time, they went to church, but church is not teaching you the true words of God. Because if they did, my family wouldn't have been so superstitious. Like, my family would just be like, my family would have known the truth. They would have known that this is the only thing to follow right here is this Bible. King James Version of the Bible is the only thing to follow. Because everything else is nothing but wives' tales and fables. Made up. Fiction. Lies. Go to Deuteronomy 18 and 10. But yeah, it's just lies, man. And like I say, it's sad. It's sad the reason why we had to do what we had to do just to get through those times, man. Just to prove to you that our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Just to put a people in that type of train of thought, and just not even care that we're feeling this way. And, they came up with some of it too, just to make it, just to put it in our heads. But we came up with a lot of it, man, just to get ourselves out of a headspace. 18 and start at 10.
God. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
So you know what that means? That's just like those Africans, man, and them Arabs, man. They have those coals on the ground, and if their daughter or son makes it across, that means that they're worthy. But then if their son or daughter falls on it and get burnt and messed up, that means that they were damaged from the start anyway. They didn't have faith in whatever thing they believe in, or they didn't have faith in what their parents is bringing out to them. Israelites were not supposed to do that. Israelites, you're just supposed to teach your kids these laws and statutes and commandments and push them through this truth. And with that, they will become strong no matter what is going on with them. They will become strong in this world, Salaki. They will become strong in this word, and nothing can break them down or knock them down because they know who they are. So he was saying, don't follow these other heathen nations and make your child walk over fire, over those coals. Keep going.
Or that uses divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch.
Yeah. So this is pretty much like witchcraft, like conjuring spells and huh?
That's part of the next chapter.
I know. But I mean, the divinations, if you look up divinations, the description, that's pretty much what it's saying. Um, but yeah, like you're teaching your kids to, uh, look in the crystal balls and looking up things that is just ungodly, just to pass through time and just to uh, make something up so they can feel good about themselves. You got that definition?
Okay. Divination is also a noun. It's an act of foretelling by supernatural or magical means the future or discovering what is hidden or obscure.
Right. Crystal balls, tarot cards, things like that. Like, you should not push your kids to be doing that. Let's say all we need to do is follow these laws and statutes and commandments, and we have all the power we need. If the Most High wants you to see in the future, He'll let you see in the future. The Most High wants you just to chill and lay back and just, He's going to tell you what to do, man. Once you're truly involved in these scriptures, man. Once you truly know who you are and what He wants you to do, He will give you that vision of what He wants you to see. Keep going.
Or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits.
Right. So this is somebody that, those people that say that, oh, I can. There's a spirit over you. Do you know a Tommy? Something with a T. Like that stuff right there, man. That's like we're not supposed to teach our kids that. Our kids are not supposed to be learning that. Our kids are not supposed to be going into that. That's another set of superstition, man. That is bogus, and it's not the right spirit we want to have on our people, man. Like I say, we just need to know the power of the Most High, man, and to follow Christ. Keep going.
It's a lot here,
Go ahead.
I think the name for those kind of people are psychics.
Psychics, gypsies, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a wizard, or a necromancer.
That's trying to bring people back from the dead. Like this is ridiculous, man.
For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
These are an abomination, man. Every time you try to do something like that, this is abomination, and you will lose your kids. You will lose your family. If when the Most High says abomination, man, that's top tier. Get the hell out of here. Pretty much, man. You pretty much get put to death for abominations. There's laws and statutes. There's laws that, that if you break, you can get forgiven for it. But then there's some laws that's abominations, man. And when the Most High say abomination, that means goodbye. Like you did something just too far. I can't even turn you back now because you think that you're all powerful now. You think that you have the power to do whatever the heck you want to do. So when he says abomination, man, it's done. And that's what the superstitions would get these people, man. I don't believe in tarot cards. I don't believe in crystal balls. I don't believe in
Psychics.
what the fudge is that?
That's the people that be reading the crystal balls.
Oh, I'm not. I get it here. No, what's that other thing? Zodiac signs and
right.
And all that. So that's the same thing, man. Zodiac signs. That's because you read every day. Oh, what am I supposed to do today? I'm a Taurus. I'm a Capricorn. What am I supposed to do today? What is the moon telling me to do? What is the sun telling me to do? Like that is all superstitious, man. None of that is real, man. Like they just pull stuff out of the anus, man, because they just study people. And you just go ahead.
Wouldn't that fall under the observer of times, which is like that would be
that's like that's the Chinese New Year's, or that's the Chinese animals.
Right. Year of the dog,
yeah. That's observer of time.
So wouldn't zodiac signs be like the observer of the stars?
Yeah, because Yep. No, exactly, man. Like all that is, yeah, because that's how they're supposed to. That's what I was saying. They read the moon. They like, oh, the moon's pulling really tight on the Gemini, so therefore, this is how you're going to act during these times. Because you're acting towards how the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun, and
Right.
yeah, that's that bogus baloney, man. That's that bogus baloney, man. It's a hit or miss, man. Because, like I say, you can go into the church, man, and your pastor's saying something, and you feel like he's talking to you.
God.
They know how to talk to people and how to reach people on a different level. So any of that's going to make sense because you're broken and you're in this world.
Right.
So therefore, it's like, oh, that sounds like me. Yeah, that sounds like me. Oh, look what happened to me today. This said that was gonna happen. It's stupid, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I used to mess with this woman. She was really, really, really into horoscopes and compatibility and crystals and all that stuff. I thought she was smoking crystal, to be honest.
No.
She came at me and was like, today, your aura feels. If you don't get out of my damn face,
You don't
excuse the
deuces.
language. Excuse the language. That's how I had to tell her. Like, if you don't get out of my face, get out of my face. We ain't on that today. If you hold this crystal, it'll cleanse your aura today.
No, I ain't gonna lie, man. Before the truth, man, I was into that stuff too.
Hey, reading the zodiac signs, that was my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, I didn't even care about reading the zodiac sign. I was more like, what was it? I was more like, how do you even call it, man? I just was like, I was pretty much like, man, I want to bang every zodiac sign.
Yeah, that's
yeah. I was, it's pretty much. It's like just about so weird. Yeah,
my compatibility.
Nah, I didn't even care about compatibility. Man.
Hey, look,
I just was like, man, I want to see what every zodiac sign is like. They say, they say Scorpion is like this, and like, yeah. Then and then my number one thing was I always wanted the same exact zodiac sign as me, just to be like, I did that.
The funny thing is,
it's ridiculous.
In the world, I found out that apparently I was supposed to be a Virgo made Taurus, which was very hard and compatible with each other.
What the hell that means?
I didn't know either, but I went with it. You know what I'm saying?
Went with it, right?
Because that's what it was.
It was a conversation starter.
Right. It's something like to pick up a girl with. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you know?
Hit it with the what's your size? You like that?
Right.
What's yours? You hit it with that. She's like, hold what up. That mean?
Wait a minute.
Right. Nah, man, that was a whole bunch of baloney, man. That's all that was, man. Young, dumb, and full of stupidness, man. Seriously, man. It's funny as though. Funny thinking about how young and stupid we used to be,
man. Thinking back on it, yeah.
Man.
Really stupid.
The water, man. The water to all the generals in Commander Junior and Honda, man, for keeping this truth, man. And finding somebody like me, man. And showing me who I am and raising me out of this world and giving me a truth, man. Giving me something to stand for, man. Giving me something to actually want to change and be better, man. Be a real man, man. Showing me what a real man's supposed to be like, man. The water, man. The water. I can't even say it enough, man. The water to the ISUPK. And like I say, Commander and Holland, man, for never dropping the sword and just keeping it pushing, man. Let's get to Leviticus 19 and 31. Leviticus 19 and 31.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them.
So do not, if you are an Israelite, man, if you are of the 12 tribes, do not go to somebody and ask, what do your zodiac sign mean? Do not go to nobody and be like, can you tell me my future in this crystal ball? Do not seek power that is not real. You see what I'm saying? Like, push past that, man. You have a power that is unruling, man. It's amazing. You have the power that the Most High wants to give you, man. That's all you should want and all you should care about, man. And all your power is right here, man. This is King James Version, man. The Bible, man. That's where your power is. You feel me? Like, that's what you want. That's what you want, man. You don't need to be told none of this bogus BS, man. You feel me? Like, you just need to know who you are, and you need to know who you are, and that you are 12 tribes, and you are part of the Most High. You are one of His chosen people. With that, nothing can touch you, man. Leave this superstition stuff alone, the zodiac signs, these tarot readings, these or rocks. Like, leave all that alone, man. Because it ain't going to do nothing but get your head high and just take you out of a place that just take you to a place that you don't want to be at.
So leave it to the oppressors.
Yeah, leave that to the heathens, man. Leave that to all the heathens, man. Because they ain't going to do nothing for you, but expel you from this truth that you could be getting. Expel you from the kingdom that you could be getting. Was that the end of 31?
It was just saying, I am the Lord. Meaning that I'm telling you to do this because I am who I am. You know
right. I mean? I am the Lord. That's who you should follow.
Right.
That's who you should follow. I am the Lord. Don't follow any of this and I'm telling you that because I am the Lord. Like, I know what these things is going to bring.
Okay.
I seen other heathen nations do this. I seen heathen nations do this, and I seen what became of them. They make you feel too powerful, and you think you can beat odds that are already set up for you. You think Christ wanted to lay down His life and die, and He knew that was going to happen? And that's the thing. Some of you brothers and sisters, man, y'all might have to die for this truth to grow. But that is one of the most beautiful things to do, man. If I have to die to make this truth stronger, so be it, man. You know, because I know that just because I die for this truth, my family and everything that I have will be taken care of by the Most High.
Yeah, right.
I don't need zodiac signs. I don't need any of that, man. I don't need none of it. If it is of this world, I don't need it, man. I want and I need the kingdom that the Most High promised me. That's what I want. And that's what I'm fighting for, man. If you were Israelite, I hope you're fighting for the same thing. Go ahead, all right?
No, I was just going to say, it's like I could imagine the conversation that was going on when the scripture came around. And a bunch of people like, why I gotta listen to you? And then you just, because I said so. I am the Lord. I know what I'm telling you.
Right.
Follow. If you follow what I'm saying, bro, you will stay alive for a long
Right.
time.
Yeah. No, Leviticus, man. This is us coming out of Egypt. And
Right.
and man, Egypt was one of the worst, man. They following the moon and birthdays and all that stuff, and pharaohs. So yeah, no, our people was really stuck on that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of our people was really, really stuck on that. And the Leviticus is where he's seen our people out in the wilderness, and he's seen them practicing this stuff that they, that because we done already passed through a couple of places already after we done left Egypt. Now we're passing through a couple of different places, and they're picking up all these other places as well after leaving Egypt, which is one of the most worst ones. And then he's like, "Don't do that. Like I am the Lord. Like I'm the one that set you free.
Right. I'm the one that helps you, cuz.
I split the Red Sea through Moses.
Right.
I killed every firstborn in the Passover.
Right.
Like I did that. So
I would have had one of the weirdest remarks, like, "Can you do it?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why we're not.
Stubborn as a motherfucker.
Right.
All right, let's get back to Acts 19. What the hell is that? That's another class. Let's go to Acts 19 and 13. Acts 19 and 13.
I thought we just did that.
No, we did Acts 28. Give me 1 second. Nah, I gotta get used to this. Is my sword, man. I gotta get used to it. But actually, I don't know. I think this is the New King James version. So I think some of the words has been actually
changed.
Not changed. It's just not old. It's not old English.
Oh, we got that one too if you want.
I mean, I have it, but no. This one is just not old English, so it's not like
ye.
Yeah. It's put all that. Like when you said what's so be it or something like that. Yeah, mine just said
whatever it sounds.
Yeah, something like that. It broke it down to more normal terms. I'm just like, so I'm following you, but at the same time, like you're probably reading one whole word, and mine's breaking it down in like three different words. Yeah, I know. And mine's breaking it down in 3 words and just making it more like the English we speak today. So
I think we speak more ancient than we do normal.
Acts 19 and what? Okay, we're gonna start at 13. And then no, it's crazy because it doesn't start like how all the numbers are on the edge. Like this one actually starts like sometimes in the middle of the page. What? All right. Yeah, no, look, 13's right there.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. So I actually gotta look for it.
If you don't go to the old sword.
Nah, I gotta learn my sword.
It may be a little rusted.
I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get another one with the old English because this actually seems weird to me.
Yeah.
Read the Bible with regular English. No, it feels so weird. I'm just like, oh God. Yeah. What? Huh? This is too normal. Like why? Way too normal. All right, go ahead.
In the book of Acts, chapter 19, verse 13. Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Jesus, saying, We adjure you by Jesus whom Paul preacheth. And there were 7 sons of one Sceva, a Jew, and chief of the priests, which did so. And the evil spirit answered and said, Jesus, I know, and Paul, I know, but who are ye? And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them and prevailed against them, so that they fled out of the house naked and wounded.
Mm-hmm.
You go?
Yep.
And this was known to all the Jews and Greeks also dwelling at Ephesus. And fear fell on them all. Fear fell on them all. And the name of the Lord Jesus was magnified.
Yeah. So right there, they were saying that these people was practicing some things that they wasn't supposed to be.
Sound like voodoo.
And then the Most High put a spirit on this guy. And when this spirit came on these, or Salaki, on these guys, when the spirit came on these guys got naked, ran out the house, and was wounded. And everybody was like, okay, like I'm not doing what they're doing.
Right.
And this is what the Most High wanted to show them. Y'all can do this if y'all want to, man. And that's just like drugs today right now. You know? Witchcraft is like drugs today, man. That's pretty much what they were doing. They were doing drugs, witchcraft type deal, putting stuff in their body that's not supposed to be in their body. And you see the crazy thing they're doing, man. When people will start smoking that Epsom salt and over there eating people, they talk about this is when the zombie apocalypse is gonna start. But it's things like that, like you smoking crack, man. You just up and Adam ant type deals, and you just can't sit down. You can't stop moving. You over there just doing ungodly things, man. And he puts his spirit on you to make you just. People are either gonna be like, man, I ain't never gonna do that, or they're just gonna be stupid and do it as well, and just get taken over by that. This is what the Most High did. Keep going.
And many that believed came and confessed and shewed their deeds.
Yeah, they went ahead and confessed and said, okay, I was practicing this stuff too, but I'm confessing. Keep going.
Many of them also, which used curious arts, brought their books together and burned them before all men.
Mm-hmm.
And they counted the price of them and found it 50,000 pieces of silver.
Yeah, they went ahead. They didn't care how much they spent on these books, man. They burnt them because they did not want to end up like these seven. You feel me? That's what you're gonna do when you keep believing into the superstition, these and all these weird ways of the oppressor, man, or of the oppressed mind, however you want to put it. This is how you're gonna fall. You keep believing in this stuff that's not real. Only thing that's real to the native blacks and Hispanics, man, is in this book, man. It's telling you right here, superstition is fake. Superstition will get you killed. Superstitions will get you hurt. Witchcraft will get you hurt. Crystal balls will get you hurt. All these things that is of this world is going to do you bad, man. Only way we going to get out of what we're in right now is to come together. Follow these laws and statute commandments, man. And the only place that do that is a UPK, man. I wear it proudly, man. So I'm going to end this class. When I do, I'm going to always say, pay your tithes, man, to a nation that is really helping their people. We are talking to people in jail. We are getting people in jail straight, man. We're getting them out of jail, and they're becoming amazing officers. First, amazing troopers, then amazing officers, man. We are healing our people here, man. No place can say that. No Christian church, no synagogue, no Catholic churches, man. The ISUPK, man, is the home of the truth. We get our people right, man. We teach our people word by word of this Bible. And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom, Israel. Wake up.